this live stream, I want us to file the actual beneficial ownership information report. All right, and I also want us to talk about some more grants that we need to be applying to together. The purpose of this live stream is for us to apply to these opportunities together. I don't want you guys to miss out on the deadline dates for these important submissions. And I also don't want you to miss out on the opportunity that you can get at a chance at winning at least $5,000, $10,000, or even up to $100,000 right now for your small business or your idea. Okay. So if this is your first time seeing me, welcome in. I'm Superior Shelby. I'm a 71% successful grant writer, and I've been writing grants for about 8 years, going on 9. So I'm not new to this grant game. I'm true to this. Okay. And I've helped over 800 small business owners, nonprofit organizations, churches, tech companies, okay, get grant money, debt-free money, okay? So with grants is debt-free money that we can get. We don't have to pay back, all right? So good morning, you guys. Let's get on into it. I know that it's Thanksgiving, I believe, for you guys, or Thanksgiving Eve for you. It's Thanksgiving for me. It's 4:30 or about 4:30 a.m. here in Africa. I was able to get a grant opportunity to come here to Africa to help with developing infrastructure, right? That's like hospitals, schools, more apartment complexes, things like that, all right? And you can do the same thing. So in this live stream, let's get straight to it. All right, so I'm going to give you a little bit of about like this whole entire BOI situation and why it's very important and where you need to go to fill this out. And then I'll tell you how you can have me fill it out for you live on YouTube, okay? So I plan on being on YouTube for a very long time. For a very long time. So I won't make this live stream too long for you guys that are watching like right afterwards, okay? I'll make it simple and sweet for you. But for those of you who are watching, we might start another live stream, okay? And be on here all day. All right, so BOI. BOI stands for Beneficial Ownership Information Report, all right? And there was a thing called the Corporate Transparency Act. The Corporate Transparency Act, this actually started in 2020 when all those folks was getting all of those, PPP loans and stuff, right? And then before you know it, they put out a clause or a law that says, okay, you have to file yourself as your own beneficial owner so that way it prevents any type of funding fraud. The whole entire purpose of this is so that way the U.S. government and all other people like banks and stuff that you're asking for money can know who's actually on your team and if they have permission to request any type of funding like that. We saw a lot of fraud happening during COVID, all right? So the whole purpose of the Transparency Act is so that way we can prevent a lot of fraud. Okay? All right, so let's talk about where and when you should file this. So the Corporate Transparency Act is pretty much saying that you need to file the BOI report. All right, that's the Beneficial Ownership Information Report. You need to file this BOI report by January 1st. If you don't file it by January 1st, then you are subjected to have to pay a $10,000 fine, or if you can't pay the $10,000 fine, you have 2 years in prison. Yeah, they're dead serious. And it's really concerning because I believe a lot of minority companies and a lot of women-owned companies don't know about this BOI report situation, or you guys are not taking it seriously. During 2020 and through 2022, there was more entrepreneurs that was created during that time, more than ever, right? The historical numbers, which means all of those good folks like us that started businesses, we need to be following this BOI report, okay? All right, so you can visit fincin.gov. That's F as in Frank, I as in igloo, N as in Nancy, C as in cat, E as in elephant, and N as in Nancy. You can lay right there if you want to. Okay. Fincin.gov. And then once you visit fincin.gov, okay, then that's when you want to go ahead and file the BOI report. Now, I did a whole live stream on this the other day, friend. You can go check the live stream out. that you could go and file the whole BOI report alongside with me while as I'm literally showing you step by step on what's going on with the situation. Okay? But then, if you want me to fill it out for you, I'll fill it out for you here live on YouTube. Okay? You gotta have an LLC. Let me explain this to you. You have to have an active LLC. If you don't have an active LLC, then there's no point. Like, you don't have to do it. You get where I'm coming from? If you have an active LLC, you need to do it by January 1st. Why wait? When you could just have me do it for you here live on YouTube. Okay? All right. So, BOI, you'll visit FinCEN.gov and then you'll go ahead and apply. Okay? So that's that. Now, once it's free to apply, just want to let you know it's free to submit the BOI report. So you can do it yourself, right? If you want me to do it for you, then I'll send you the link and we'll get it done here live on YouTube, okay? All right. So what does that have to do with grants? I'll tell you. If you don't file the BOI report, then you won't be able to get any type of grant opportunities because you'll be in the system as you owe, or you're supposed to, you have this specific document that's due. The purpose of this document is to help you prevent fraud when you're getting funding. So you won't be able to get funding if you can't show proof that you are the beneficial owner of the actual company. It makes sense, all right? And so that goes for grants too. This is why you have to do this. All right, you won't be able to get any type of funding opportunities if you don't apply for this BOI situation. Visit FinCEN.gov. Okay, January 1st, you have to apply. Now, if you don't have your LLC and you plan on getting your LLC, right? Then once you file for your LLC, whether that's today, tomorrow, next week, next year, whenever you get your LLC, you have 90 days after filing for your LLC to file this BOI report. Okay? Okay? Cool. So if you don't have a business yet, if you don't have an LLC, you don't have to worry about it. This is not a report for you. This is for the bosses only. You ain't a boss yet. For my bosses only, if you have an LLC, or even an S Corp or a C Corp, no matter what, if you have an articles of organization, you must file this by January 1st, okay? Got it? Cool. All right, so let's move forward. We got some questions. Well, God is good. I'm glad. Did I hear from me? The people who are creating businesses and simultaneously filing for PPP. Right, exactly. I want to open a catering business. Can a grant help me? Which ones? If you want to open up a catering business, Sarah, what are you doing right now to like drive awareness around what you're doing? Get out of the mindset of believing that you have to get funding in order to start your business. They want to see a resourceful business owner. A resourceful business owner is somebody who can make something out of nothing. If you can make something out of nothing as a business owner, then entrepreneurship might be for you. That's what they're looking for. Okay, they're not DEI, diversity, inclusion, opportunities, right? DEI, yeah. So the DEI situation, I talked about it too, but under this new presidential administration, DEI opportunities, diverse, equity, and inclusion opportunities. So that's like women, entrepreneur grants, black business opportunities, things like that. They're no longer being funded. So that doesn't mean there's not going to be any grant funds. That doesn't mean there's not going to be any type of like funding opportunities. That just simply means that we have to be more resourceful, faceless companies. Yeah, because if we put our black face on there, then what are the chances of us actually getting approved for any opportunities under this new presidential administration? I'm not doubting it, but I'm just saying we have to be very smart about the way we move in business. All right. It's chess, not checkers. Mm-mm. Can I spell it again? Fincen, Fincen. You got by January 1st. Or you can have me apply for it for you right now. I'll do it for you right now for just $19.99. I have to send you the link. I've been actually filing this BOI report for people, for my clients only. Um, so that way you guys don't miss out on this deadline. Mm-hmm. Can I get a 101 for grants? Yep. The link is in there. Mm-hmm. The link is right there. You can visit superchargemybusiness.com and click on book a call. Wanted to show y'all a little bit because the BOI report situation is serious. I don't think people are taking it as serious as they should. Let's see here. What do I need? Pretty much this one. For the BOI report, the only thing that you'll have to upload is your ID. That's it. All you have to do is upload your ID, honey. That's it. So, yeah, that does affect you with grants. You can't get a grant unless you do this. So I'm also making that very clear as well. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's fine. I can do this. Wait, request. Hold on, y'all. This, and this. Business started. I'm trying to make sure this form looks good for you guys. So that way, website. I'm going to send you guys a link so that way I can file the claims for you. I decided to get on live and allow you guys to have me to file for this BOI report and also a $5,000 grant. I'm going to get to the $5,000 grant in just a moment. I'm just trying to make sure this Google form looks good for you guys, so that way it won't confuse you. Okay, the $5,000 grant is the I talked about this grant once before, but it's the Honeycomb credit grant, and if you haven't applied to this grant before, they're giving out $5,000. So by December, you should know if you were selected, and if you were selected, you could possibly get the deposit before the end of the year. Tell us our website. And then we'll delete all of this. And then we'll delete this one. And we'll delete this one. All right, so really quick while I'm getting you guys' like request form together. This is going to be a Google form and I'll explain to you how it works. If you want me to fill out the BOI, if you don't know what the BOI thing is, then I'll go over it once again. Corporate Transparency Act, this came out in 2020, which means you have to file a report saying that you are the beneficial owner of your company, right? If you don't do that by January 1st, then what's going to happen is you will have to pay a $10,000 fine. If you can't afford the $10,000 fine, then you will have to sit in prison for 2 years. It's not fun. Okay? So you don't want to do that. So with this, how you do this is you go to fincin.gov. So that's F as in Frank, I as in Igloo, N as in Nancy, C as in cat, E as in elephant, N as in Nancy, .gov. And once you visit fincin.gov, you will see it very big in blue, file your BOI report. You want to file your BOI report and then just go along the steps, okay? If you don't have time to do it, that's the purpose of me doing it for you here live on YouTube while you're working or cooking for your family. I know that it is Thanksgiving time for you guys. And for those of you who don't know, I got a grant and now I'm here in Africa. So I'm far away from my family. Not saying I don't miss them, but I'm far away from them. So I have all of the time in the world right now to fill up these applications for you. I mean nothing but time. Okay. The last thing I'm going to put on here is I need to, better question. Let respondents upload. Will everyone response? Yes, file size, terabyte. There we go. Perfect. Back to questions. This one is required. All right. I officially have it done. And when okay. And complete, and I'm coming to y'all 5,000 grant via Honeycomb. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Hey y'all, welcome in. I just been typing away because I've been getting things together. Okay, because I'm gonna help y'all out. We're gonna help you guys out. All right, so you know the BOI thing? I don't know if you've heard of it. All right, so for those of you who are just coming in, Corporate Transparency Act, which means this, which states this is an actual law, which states that by January 1st, 2025, if you are currently an LLC holder or you currently have an actual business, you have to file what's called the BOI report. It's a 5-minute application, but I know a lot of people don't comprehend what's going on or where to go or how to do it or even have the time to do it, especially today because it's Thanksgiving. So if we do not file this BOI report by January 1st as business owners, then we have to pay a $10,000 fine. If you cannot afford the $10,000 fine, then we have to sit in prison for 2 years. This is literally, you can Google it. All right. You can Google it. If you want to double check my words, right? If you want to double check what I'm saying, because you don't trust me, it's okay. I understand. All right. You went through life. I went through life too, friend. Google CTA, Corporate Transparency Act. Corporate, which is you, company. Transparency, which means be open with us. Act, which means it's a law. BOI is the Beneficial Ownership Information Report, which means that is the report or application that you will put your business name and information on there, and then your name and information on there. And then once you submit the form, it states that you are the company's owner. This will help you prevent any type of funding fraud. They started this in 2020 because a lot of people was doing those PPP fraud loans and stuff in other people's businesses. So right now, not only am I going to apply to this or submit your BOI report to help you prevent any type of prison time or help you prevent having to pay a $10,000 fine, I will do this for you. In addition to that, I will also fill out a $5,000 Honeycomb credit grant. I've talked about the Honeycomb credit grant multiple times on my YouTube channel. This is a $5,000 grant that they are giving out, and the deadline date is in December. And you will most likely know if you were selected, and you can kickstart your year 2025 with free $5,000. Okay, they're giving out multiple awards, so it's not just a one-time award. Okay, now I'm only charging you $19.99 to do this. So if you want me to file your BOI report and also submit a $5,000 grant application for you, I'll send you the link right here, or I'll drop the link right here, or you can text me. Y'all want to text me? You can text me. You can text hashtag BOI to 855-731-1487. I know you was like, oh, hold on. I know, I got you, friend. 855-731-1487. Text the word BOI and I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link so you can get started. How it's going to work, you're going to pay the $19. Once you pay the $19, then you're going to get an email confirmation with the Google form. Y'all know the whole entire workflow. Submit the Google form. You will have to upload a picture of your ID. So have a picture of your ID properly prepared, because I need that in order to submit your BOI report, okay? 1, this is not illegal. 2, we can do this together. We can just knock this out. And 3, this is full transparency. Once I'm all done here live on YouTube, I'm going to tell you, hey, Sarah, I'm done with your BOI report. Shout out to you. I've also completed your $5,000 grant. I'm praying that you get approved, right? Check your email. Once I'm done filling out your BOI report and submitting your grant, you're going to have a screenshot, okay? I'm going to send you a screenshot of both in the email that shows you proof that it was completed, and you should also receive email confirmations from the other people, all right? You should get like an email confirmation from FinCEN.gov, which is the government, saying, hey, thanks for filling out the BOI report. And you also get like a transcript number, and I also download your answers, and I will send you the PDF answers to your actual submitted BOI report. That way you have reassurance in knowing that it was filed correctly, right? That it was filed correctly. And also you'll have your transcript, so that way you can keep track. So when January 1st comes, you can make sure you can call the people, whatever, IRS, just to double check to make sure that your BOI report is submitted correctly. But I know what I'm doing because I did it live on YouTube the other day, okay? Now, $5,000 grant, I'll send you the screenshot of that. You'll also receive an email confirmation. Everything that I'm going to do for you, you will receive an email confirmation from the government and from the Honeycomb credit grant. And then, obviously I'll send you screenshots. This will give you reassurance and clarity that I actually did it and I'm not taking your money. I'm literally doing this because I'm only charging you $19, like literally $20, $19.99, $20 to do this for you, because you still have to show commitment as a business owner, right? Simple as that. But once you pay the $20, I will apply to the BOI report for you right here, live on YouTube, and then I'll also apply to the $5,000 grant for you, all in one setting, okay? Y'all ready? All right, so I'm about to drop the information right here. Text BOI to 855-731-1487. Now here is my number. There y'all go. Ready, set, go. All right. Hey, Sherry. Hey, everybody. Oh, I see my friends in here. Hey, friends. You know what it is. Remember, you guys, at the beginning of the year, I did this same exercise, and we was very effective. We actually did this exercise at the beginning of the year for Hello Skip's $10,000 grant. Come to find out, one of my clients out of that whole entire exercise that we did for the first like 6 months of the year actually got approved. I forgot to come back to y'all with that good info, that blessed information. So, so yeah. It was really fun. So this is pretty much kind of like the same exact thing, right? Whereas I would complete this for you live on YouTube, and then you'll get your confirmations and everything. BOI. I will apply to a, file your company's BOI report. Okay, I see y'all texting. And complete and submit. Y'all are texting like crazy. Okay, I'm coming. I'm just getting your link together so I can send it to you. Okay. All right. So for those of you who are just coming in, I'm actually completing your BOI report. So please share this live stream to everybody who has an LLC, your friends, your family, because it's very important that they get this done. Grant via Honeycomb. This is remember, this is non-refundable, you guys. I just want to make that clear. Refundable, because I'm doing it right here. So you don't even have to wait. So the thing about this exercise that we're doing right now with me submitting for your BOI report and also with me doing your grant, it's a one and done. It's a one and done. Okay. Like I'm doing everything right here live. All right, we'll use that one. And then we said $19.99. $19.99 is good, right? You guys like that? With taxes will be well, inclusive sales tax. Okay, we just added like 1%. Okay, and this is a wait, billing period. Oh, this is one off. All right, y'all. Here you go. Once I send this to you and you make a payment, then I'm going to go ahead and send you the email confirmation, okay? Ready? Y'all are seeing me work in real life. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I like your blessing. Try to help. So thank you. What's your number again? Yep. Hey, Sharon. Is this a one-time thing to fill out? Yep, a one-time thing to fill out. And I'm hoping it's one time because replacement. Please complete in the BOI request form. Click here. You will have it here. Once you make the payment, you'll be able to see the link. And then you'll click the link. It'll come up. How can I make this bold? Please complete. Okay. All right. All done. Here y'all go. I'm going to put the link in here for you. I'll put the link to make the payment here. I'll drop the link. You might have to copy and paste it. All right. But then I'll also put the link inside of, I'll start texting you guys the link back. Okay. And I'll put the link inside the description. Now, let's go over this one more time because I see y'all texting and stuff. So let me go over this one more time. All right. Reset the room. All right. So for those of you who are just coming in, just to let you know, I'm Superior Shelby. I'm a 71% successful grant writer, and I'm a small business development coach. I've been doing this for 8 years. There is a new law in place called the Corporate Transparency Act, CTA, which means that we need to file a BOI report. A BOI report, the acronym for that is Beneficial Ownership Information Report. And we pretty much have to file ourselves as the beneficial owners of the company through the government. And once we do that, then we'll be able to, move forward with any other funding opportunities we were going to take advantage of. But if we don't do it by January 1st, then we have a $10,000 fine that we have to pay, or we will be subjected to sit in prison for 2 years. Okay. Now, this is very, 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 very serious because the government is very serious about this. Imagine how many Black-owned companies, women-owned companies, other ethnic groups, sexualities, and genders that started businesses during 2020 and, kept their LLC active, but most likely don't understand this information or just simply don't even know about it, right? Well, a lot of people who have LLCs, active LLCs, that don't file this report, you will have to pay a $10,000 fine, or you will have to sit in prison for 2 years. It's like really serious. You can Google the Corporate Transparency Act. You can Google CTA. Now, I am offering the ability to file this BOI report for you live on YouTube right now to save you the hassle, the guesswork, and the time. It's Thanksgiving, so I understand you're most likely with your family or you're about to log off right now and get started with cooking. So with that being said, in order for me to apply to this, not apply, but submit the BOI report, in addition to submitting the BOI report, I will also apply to a $5,000 Honeycomb credit grant. I've talked about this grant multiple times on my YouTube channel. Okay. Now, I will give you these 2 submissions for Thanksgiving. Let's take it as Black Friday, but really I'm just doing it as out of the kindness of my heart, right? But you still have to take responsibility, which is paying $20. So that way I can know that it's you. If you can be tagged in my system, I can send you the confirmation email. You can also get the form, fill out the form, and then I'll have all I need to move forward, okay? All right, so let's move forward. Now, grants. Keep in mind, grants is debt-free money we don't have to pay back. No credit checks, no personal information needed, all right? You don't need any of that stuff. Grants is debt-free money, and we're coming on the end of the year. This is actually the perfect time to apply to a grant. Why? Because look at what y'all are doing. You guys are in the kitchen, getting yourselves prepared for Thanksgiving. There is nobody right now that is sitting down doing what I'm doing for you or with you, for their businesses, okay? So with that being said, this is the perfect time to apply to grants because most people are not applying to grants during the holiday time. So why not have me or hire a grant writer or you yourself consistently apply to grant opportunities? So that way, you won't miss out on any opportunities. Here's the link to get started. All right, y'all. I'm sending y'all the link. Okay. There you go. I'm sending everybody the link. If you want the link to have me fill out this, the BOI report and also submit for a $5,000 grant for you live on YouTube, all you need to do is text the word BOI to 855-731-1487, or you can simply click the link that's in the bio too. I just click the link. Okay. If you are a sole prop business, then you don't have to file this. It's only for people who have actual articles of organization. Okay. Articles of organization. All right, there you guys go. Once you complete the payment, then you are going to go to the end screen. The end screen is going to say, thank you so much for filling this out. Go ahead and click this link right here and complete the form. Click the link, and complete the form, friend. All right. Once you submit the form, make sure you have your ID ready because you have to upload your ID. We got by January 1st to submit this. Okay. And the deadline date for the grant is December 23rd. All right. So let's talk about it. All right, you guys, I have y'all. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the Honeycomb credit grant. All right, keep in mind that grants is debt-free money. We don't have to pay back, no credit checks, and no personal information needed at all, right? So with grants, what I would like to stress about with you guys is that you want to make sure you have all of your ducks in a row for these grant opportunities, okay? Because especially going into 2025, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to get a grant opportunity like how it used to be, right? And that's simply because of DEI programs are no longer going to be funded, which means diverse, equity, inclusion programs are no longer going to be funded. What does that mean, Shelby? Well, that means that those women-owned business opportunities, right? Business opportunities, funding opportunities for Black companies, right, and minority companies are no longer going to be, they're not going to be funded. That doesn't mean we're not going to have any opportunities. That just means that we might need to become faceless companies or be a little bit more strategic about how we're getting funding. All right. Be smart on how you're getting funding because it will not serve in the minority's favor anymore. All right. Be smart. Be smart on how you're going to get funding for your business come 2025 because it's not going to be easy. All right. You're no longer going to get a grant. You're no longer going to get a loan, line of credit, or a credit card just because you are a Black-owned company. All right, so for those of you who just got out of here, as soon as I said that, I hope they don't miss that last part. That doesn't mean that there's no grants. That doesn't mean that there's no opportunities. That just means we need to be more strategic on how we are getting these opportunities, okay? All right, so let's get to it. One strategy is applying to grants when everybody else is not. This is the best time of the year to apply to grants simply because everybody's on holiday time. A lot of business owners, all right, are actually leaving. They're leaving the country or they're going to a different city or state and they're spending time with their family, thus not giving them the necessary time or the focusedness to, get the funding opportunity that they want to get to kickstart 2025, okay? Can we still apply this year? Absolutely. All right, so let's take a look at the Honeycomb credit grant. I'm going to show you guys really quick. This is the grant that I'm applying for you live on YouTube. All right, so Honeycomb credit. This is a $5,000 grant. It says at Honeycomb Credit, we're all about supporting small businesses that want to grow, adapt, and improve their company. Our Change It Up Fall Grant is here to give you $5,000 to try something new, make a big move, or level up your business. Whether it's launching a cool new product, sprucing up your space, or getting some new equipment, this grant is all about helping you take your next step. Ready to make a change? This grant could be just what you need to attract more customers and boost your business. Tell us how you'd use the $5,000 to mix things up and apply today, right? So honeycombcredit.com. You can visit there. You can apply to it yourself, or you can have me file the BOI report and also complete this $5,000 grant for you live on YouTube, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and complete one. Let me see if we have any responses so far. Let me see. All right, so 2 of you guys already submitted for the payment for this. Let me see. So I hope you guys are filling out the form. We got shout out to Shambi. Yes. Shout out to your friend. All right, I'm going to make sure that you have everything you need, but I hope that you are filling out the form. It usually comes on the end screen, right? It comes on the end screen. Once you make the payment, it comes up, all right? But in the meantime, I'll make sure that you have it. Hey there. Let me see if I can Honeycomb and Haley BOI report. Complete the requested. All right, and I'll put the link in here. I want to make sure y'all get the form because I'm waiting on you guys. All right, there you go. There we go. And okay, so perfect. Hopefully this is all good. All right, there you go. I'm submitting the emails to everyone who signed up for me to fill out the BOI report for them. I'm doing this live on YouTube, so yeah, we're not getting off until we complete one. And Shanice, hey Shanice, shout out to you. Let's get it done. Hopefully you got the form. Hopefully you're already in there, but if not, that's fine. Your BOI. I'm sending you an email now to your Yahoo. All right, there we go. Who else we got? Welcome. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so the Honeycomb credit grant, I talked about this multiple times, but it's any business owner, no matter what type of business you want to get into, you can pretty much get this $5,000 grant. And then also the BOI report, right? We need to make sure we fill this out. I filled out the BOI report live on YouTube the other day. You can always walk through that video and fill it out alongside with me, or you can have me apply to it for you right now, all right? So I came on here live. It's 5 a.m. where I am. It's 5 a.m. But I came here live on YouTube because I didn't want you guys to miss out on that. I know that you are like spending holiday time. I'm not, so I have nothing but space and opportunity to submit the BOI report for you and also a $5,000 grant. Don't be a gatekeeper, all right? Make sure you are sharing this information with other people who most likely will need it. It's not letting you upload your ID. Interesting. Make sure your ID, like the file is not, if you have an iPhone, it can't be like a HE. It has to be like PDF or PNG or something like that. Okay, allow only specific file types. Like it has to be PDF, image. Yeah. Okay. So try it again. Refresh your screen. Yeah, try it again and refresh your screen. And it should allow you to do it now. Okay. It should allow you to upload your ID now. All right. I'll refresh my screen to make sure everything's good. Hey, Kiki. All right, so Kiki, so what I'm doing right now here live on YouTube is I am charging only $20 to apply to the $5,000 Honeycomb credit grant. In addition to that, I'm also filling out your BOI report, so that way you won't be subjected to have to pay a $10,000 fine come January 1st. And also, if you don't pay the $10,000 fine, then you will have to spend 2 years in prison. So if you have an LLC, currently an active LLC, then you need to file this BOI report by January 1st. Okay, now it's free for you to fill out the report, but it's not free for me to fill it out. Okay, especially at 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. where I am. I'm a grant writer, been doing this for a while, and I got a grant to come here to Africa to help with infrastructure. So while you guys are spending holidays with your family, I said, let me just, wake up early and, definitely help out my people in my backyard. You know what I mean? So how can you get started, Kiki? You can text the word BOI or the acronym BOI to my number. I tag my numbers at the bottom of the screen. You can text BOI to 855-731-1487. All right, the number is right here at the bottom of the screen if you're on your cell phone. All right. Dr. J. Cole says, I can pay now, but I need some time to upload my ID. How much time do I have? I mean, you have time. I'm actually going to be doing this exercise for the remainder of, probably up until like the remainder of this month of November. So you have time, just upload it. I will send you emails consistently to remind you to upload and complete this. Okay. If you don't, then after, December 23rd, or let's say 30 days or so, technically proven, um, technically after 30 days, if you don't upload your ID and stuff like that, then, January 1st is going to be right around the corner. So you don't want to wait. All right. You want to do it as soon as possible. All right, so for those of you who are just coming in, I'm Superior Shelby. I'm a 71% successful grant writer. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this frame. And I've been writing grants for 8 years. I am offering the ability to file your BOI report for you. If you don't know what a BOI report is, then let me explain it to you. In 2020, there was a law put in place called the Corporate Transparency Act. The Corporate Transparency Act simply means that we have to now file ourselves as the beneficial owners for our companies to show proof that we are the owners to prevent any type of funding fraud. During 2020, in those pandemic years, we saw a lot of PPP fraud. People were just starting LLCs just to get a PPP loan, which was taking out of the pot from actual small business owners who were well deserving of that funding. So now we are here 4 years later after COVID, and we now have by January 1st, 2025, to submit the Beneficial Ownership Information Report to the Financial Central Network Government, all right, FinCEN. And if we do not submit it to FinCEN, if we don't file this report by January 1st, then we will have to pay a $10,000 fine, or we will have to spend 2 years in prison. 2 years in prison for a business owner is free labor for 2 years. That is not cool, okay? You don't want that on your record. So what I'm doing here is I'm offering the ability to save you the time, the guesswork, and the headache of trying to comprehend these steps. And I'm actually submitting your BOI report for you. In addition to that, I'm also going to complete a $5,000 grant opportunity so that way you can kickstart your 2025 with a free $5,000 and no hassle with having any type of cloud or anything over your head of, oh my God, I didn't file for the BOI report. All right, you don't have to stress. So I'm only doing this for you for $20. You still have to show commitment as a business owner. You guys know this. As entrepreneurs, nothing's free. And if you are interested in me doing this for you live on YouTube, all right, so I will do this for you live. I know you're asking, how will I know that you actually submitted these things? How will I know that you're not a scammer? All right, this is how you will know. When you make the payment, the $20 payment, right? And you complete my grant form that requests you have to upload your ID and your business information. I will complete the BOI report for you. You will receive an email confirmation from the government. And then I will also complete the $5,000 grant for you. You will receive an email confirmation from the $5,000 Honeycomb credit grant. In addition to that, you will also receive an email confirmation from me that shows you screenshots and that has a downloaded transcript of your actual BOI report. You will get 3 email confirmations that will give you reassurance and clarity on knowing that I have actually submitted your BOI report and that I have actually submitted for your $5,000 grant opportunity and that I've actually helped you out with taking out the guesswork and the hassle of having to do this. Okay? So that's how you will know. I'm doing this live on YouTube, and I'm also shouting you guys out for whoever's actually signing up for this, like Tashambi and Shanice. All right, we already got 2 that's not even playing. And I believe Shanice, she already knows, I don't think this is her first rodeo with me, or I've had plenty of Shanices. But if this is not your first rodeo or your first time seeing me, I've done this one time before at the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, we did a $10,000 grant opportunity, and somebody won $10,000 out of that. All right, so I'm offering you guys the chance to have me do it. Why am I doing this? I got a great opportunity to come out here to Africa, which means I'm not there in the U.S. with my family. I'm not in Miami. And yes, I do love and miss my family for sure. But my mission right now and my purpose is much greater. And it calls for me to be here. So just like it calls for me to be live on YouTube right now to assist you guys, because I'm not forgetting about my people over here. I may be over here building hospitals and schools and helping these folks out too, because this is, I'm a diaspora. But I'm also committing to making sure that you guys don't have to pay a $10,000 fine. And also, hopefully you can kickstart your year with a free $5,000. All right? Okay. All right, so wow, that is serious. I didn't know anything about this BOI. Thank you. You're absolutely correct. You can Google it, CTA, right? If you Google CTA, it'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay, everything you need to know about this. All right, so I did a full live stream on how to apply to this. So you do have that ability to go there. Let's see here. Okay, you guys can't see the sun yet. The sun won't come up for like another 45 minutes. Okay, you guys have any questions about like the BOI report? Do you guys have any questions about why this law was put into place, about grants? I want to see if you guys have any questions. We've almost been on like live for almost an hour. So usually the last 10 minutes, I like to give you guys the floor to see if you have any questions. Do you got questions? Mm-hmm. So Shanice and let me see. All right, we got my friend here. All right, so we are actually going to apply to a grant here for our friend because we officially got the form submitted. So while I'm live on YouTube, I'm actually going to fill out the BOI report for our friend Tashambi. Shout out to you, Tashambi. Tashambi came on here live on YouTube and was like, all right, I'm gonna let you do this because I'm most likely in the kitchen cooking right now and I don't have time to do this, Shelby. So shout out to you for handling this for me. All right, so I am filling out the $5,000 grant and also I'm going to fencing.com. All right, so let me do the $5,000 grant really quick. Write this out. I'm also going to send screenshots over. Now, our friend owns a transportation company, all right, Arcadian Transportation Company, super dope. And let's see, do you have a website? No, but you need one, okay? So you're going to need to have a website soon. And hopefully it's arcadiantransport.com. So that way, because a lot of these grants, when you go into the grant world, friend, you're going to need to have a website. I'm going to let y'all know right now, 2025, do not. You need a website. I can do a website for you. I can have a website done for you in less than 3 days. Don't even play. For just, all right now, friend. Just, we'll talk about this. All right, because no, seriously, you guys, if you don't have a website, right? If you're missing some of those things in your foundations, you're not going to get approved for anything. Matter of fact, they're going to just toss your application out the window. They're going to toss your application out the window smoothly. Because they're not going to waste their time on somebody who knows what they're supposed to have done for their foundations, who lacks the confidence in completing this. Because the thing is that you guys know what you're supposed to have done, right? You know you're supposed to have like a Facebook. You know you're supposed to have these things. It's just that you don't believe that you're supposed to have them, right? Because you don't believe it either from the people that you're hearing it from, or you just simply don't feel like doing it. I'm here to tell you, your feelings has nothing to do with you making money. You got to put your feelings to the side and make this money. You know what I mean? So I'm telling y'all, in 2025, if you don't have your ducks in a row, if you don't have your professional website, professional phone number, this and that, like EIN, if you guys don't have that, you're not gonna they're gonna toss your applications out the window, because 2024 and it is gonna be 2025. A description. And I just want to let you guys know I have a whole team of people that can actually apply to like all of this stuff, okay? So let me see what I can whip up. I have an IG page. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. For trucking company. All right, Arcadian Transport LLC. And your LLC is active, correct? Just making sure. Starting in 2020. In July 2020. All right, so we're going to go ahead. If you were rewarded of $5,000, I'm pretty sure you can use it towards supplies and equipment. You can use it towards any type of regulatory fees. All right, so that's what I would do. That's what I would say. I started as a trucking company, but now pivoting into corporate and private transport. Yes, it's still active. All right, awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right. If rewarded, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and submit your grant. It's huge for no reason. Traffic lights. Okay, so thank you for your submission. Perfect. All done. I'm actually setting up your email right now. For those of you who are just coming in, I'm actually filling out for this $10,000 grant for our friend Tashambi. I'm actually not only filling out a $5,000 grant for you guys, but I'm also filling out for the BOI report. The BOI report is the beneficial ownership information report. You have to fill that out in order for you. Can you bring a nonprofit and apply? No, nonprofit. This is not for nonprofits. 501c3 holders, nonprofits don't have to file this BOI report. This is only for businesses. And the purpose of the BOI report is to file that you are the company's owner, so that way this will prevent any type of business funding fraud. Nonprofits are nonprofits. Businesses are businesses. Y'all have to know the difference. Y'all really do. Okay, so that's done. That's all done. Okay, confirmation. Attached to this email is the confirmation of the completed service. Please reach out. All right. I need a grant for the website. I'll soon get a professional email. Also soon. That's backwards. That's not being resourceful neither. I need a grant just for living and being beautiful. What type of mindset is that? That's like literally like for real. That's like, oh, I want something for free, just for living. And we don't live in those days. We don't live in that time at all. Like you can't just get a grant just for a website. They're not going to do that. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. And even though it might be a joke, but like jokes like that really start to develop your mindset to make you believe that that's real and that's not real. Like, no, like getting a grant for a website, hell no, that's a part of your foundation. You can't even afford a website, you don't need to be an entrepreneur. I'm about to like 2025. All this cookie cutter, oh, not no more, not with Trump in office. Congratulations, y'all, because he is so serious. He is so serious about these DEI, no longer funding DEI programs. You guys know what DEI is, right? DEI is diverse, equity, inclusion. Though, like diverse equity inclusion, that's literally like that's how we get funded. That's how women-owned businesses get funded. And now that there's no longer going to be money in the pot for that, it's important that we stay on top of that. Just gotta make time. I'm gonna get it. You gotta make time now. You coming? Okay. Okay, go ahead. Good morning. Yes, take it from him. She needs the. You want to get the blue one, Aisha? Get the blue one from out of there. Yeah, that's the better one. Dean don't care. I gotta make time. I'm gonna get it perfect. Have you guys been watching my other vlog? If y'all been watching my vlog, then you guys will know who Dean is. All right, BOI, Fencing.gov. Okay. And Arcadian Transport to Shumby. Let me know if you received the email confirmation from Honeycomb Credit. It's called Honeycomb Change It Up Fall Grant. All right, prepare and submit your BOI report. File online. All right, let's agree. I already went over all these steps in the other YouTube, so you guys can watch that other YouTube, or you can just simply text the word BOI and have me do it for you live on YouTube like I'm doing right here for Tashumpy. Guest receive instant ID. All right, so what is your company's legal name? Arcadian Transport. Did you provide me with your EIN? Yes. Yeah. All right, in the United States. You are based out of Georgia. And your business address. All right. Atlanta, U.S. And your zip code. Okay. Next, I'm actually completing everything for you. For those of you who are just coming in, I'm completing the BOI report. The BOI report is a beneficial ownership report. Oh yeah. It's yeah, all company. Do you want to existing reporting company? No, you don't have that. Okay. What does it say? It's an existing reporting company. Check if this existing reporting company has a January. Reporting company was created or registered before January 1st, 2024. Do not check this box if the recording company was. Okay, you were registered, yes. All right, let's move forward. Okay, so all right, and then paying your guardian information. Check if the no, you're not. Fencing ID. No, and then your information. Corporate Transparency Act, if you guys don't know about it, it's the CTA, which means that we have to do this in order for us to still be in business in 2025. 1977. All right, so I'm pretty much done. You are going to, Tashambi, you are going to 18. You're going to receive your email confirmation. I'm also going to send you your transcript. All right, so I'm going to do this consistently, you guys, because I think that more and more people need to know about this type of help. And also, I don't want you guys to miss out on the opportunity, right? I don't want y'all to go to jail for something you didn't know about, or you just simply didn't have the time to fill it out. That's not cool. All right. I need your ID. Let's see. Perfect. Downloading. Cancel. Mm, 5131. All right. Georgia. And yeah, all done. Next. I agree. And your email. So everything's gonna come to your email. Right? Everything's gonna come to your email. When is the deadline? January 1st. I'm actually applying to it for you right now, live on YouTube for just $20. Not only am I filling this out for you for $20 live on YouTube, but I'm also completing a $5,000 grant. So if you were sitting here for the last 10 minutes, you saw me just apply to a $5,000 grant, and also this thing too. Hey, Rodney. Rodney's in the building. All right, Rodney, I'll send you the link. I just got your text message. Please click on the item that can bend or fold. Submit BOI report. You're all good to go. Congratulations. Congratulations. You got your tracking ID. Copied your tracking ID. Here is your BOI tracking ID. And download transcript. Download transcript. And here's your transcript. All right, you're all done in. screenshot. All right, you're all done. Submitted. Congratulations to Shambi. You are all done. I've finished your BOI filing. All right. I finished your, so I will show it to you. Here, I'll show it to you like really quick. I don't want anybody to get your tracking ID, but you'll see it. All right, see? All done. See, it's all done. All right, so let me exit out of here, exit out of here. All right, you're good to go. Got it? Good. All right. Congratulations. You're all good. So the $5,000 grant is submitted to you. For those of you who don't know, I just submitted a $5,000 grant for Arcadian Transport that's here live in the chat with us. And then also I did the BOI report. I'm doing this for you guys, both submitting the $5,000 grant and also the BOI report for you live on YouTube. And even if it's off of camera, if you don't want me to do it live, you can still text the acronym BOI. You can text the word BOI to 855-731-1487. And then I'll send you the link to pay the $20, and then I'll go ahead and do this for you. Okay? I know you guys don't have like the time to do this, so I will submit it for you. All right. Okay, there you go. All right, you guys. We've been on here for like an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys rest because I think where you are is probably early in the morning, like or 11 p.m., midnight. Where I am is 5:30 a.m. So I'm just going to let this live stream just kind of like stay on YouTube. But definitely let other people know that I'll be doing this for you guys. What information would I need? You'll just need to fill out this Google form, and you'll need to have your ID. All right, you'll need to have your ID. This is for your BOI. BOI is beneficial ownership information. If you haven't filed this then by January 1st, then you have to pay a $10,000 fine, or you'll go to prison for 2 years. This is for all LLC owners. Okay, so it's $20, and I'll do it for you. If not, you can do it yourself. Honestly, if you have like time right now, if you feel like you're going to be up for the next hour or so, not even hour, like next even 10 minutes, you can go to my recent live stream the other day, and you can fill out the BOI report alongside with me. I did a full walkthrough video. And then you can visit Honeycomb Credit / change it up. That's the $5,000 grant that I'm applying to live on YouTube. Okay, so I'm filling out the BOI report for you guys and also completing this too. All right. The BOI. When is the deadline for the grant? The deadline for the grant is December 23rd or 30th or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Yep. The deadline date for the grant is in December. You won't be funded or you won't know if you were selected until 2025. All right. So no need to look for any money for 2024. Even if you are applying to grants right now, you won't get funded until the top of next year. All right, that goes for every grant opportunity that you guys are applying to right now. Unless it's an instant grant, like, you know, you would submit an application, then they will like do a random raffle. But yeah, all right. All right, so yeah. Absolutely not. I don't do it in person. I'm not easily accessible. I'm superior, Shelby. So that's just that. I don't make myself easily accessible. So, yep. You got to pay to play, babes. Any last questions that you guys might have regarding grants, this BOI situation, what is the CTA, things like that? I'm going to let you guys go ahead and go to sleep. Okay? Cool. Cool. There's like a whole new list of grants too. That's why I actually said at the beginning of this live, we've been on here for like an hour, but I said it like this is the perfect time to apply to grants because people are like leaving, they're going out the country, they're going back home, or they're spending time with their family, so they're not, this is like vacation time for them, so they're not focused on their business, they're not focused on developing their business. Like a lot of people around this time of the year, they just kind of let their businesses just float, just kind of roam off because it's the end of the year. But this is actually the perfect time, just like the beginning of the year, but this is around this time of the year too. It's a perfect time to apply to a lot of these grants that are open that they keep posting on a daily basis that we don't have the time to keep track of, right? There's companies that are giving out, like Microsoft, $20,000, Google, like $1 million grants. They're giving out the money right now, and they're posting about them on social media, but you guys are not seeing it because you're so focused on shopping for Thanksgiving or shopping for Christmas, right? So, of course, they're going to put the grant opportunities out around this time of the year so you won't take on the opportunity so that way they can keep the money in their pot. This is the perfect time to take advantage of grant opportunities because your competition does not have the time to sit here and apply to these grants, or does not have the time to even, or might not even have the ability, right? So, yes. All right, you guys, I'll let you go. You're welcome. I'll let you go for the rest of the day. I'll see you guys later on. I believe it might be like 9 a.m. or 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Eastern time, your time. And I'll be back on here filling out the BOI report and the $5,000 grant. Rose says, I had a transportation business that folded due to COVID. Is there a grant to help get back on track? There were grants, right? So during that time when your trucking company was affected by COVID, you were supposed to apply to COVID relief funds. You were supposed to apply to all of the COVID relief funds. That's grants, loans, lines of credit, credit cards, all of the COVID relief funds you were supposed to apply to. If you didn't, then you snooze, you lose, right? There's no sympathy in the business world. Nobody cares. And that's just like, I'm being so serious. I'm not trying to be malicious or mean, but this is just like, it's not a playground. This is not the Sandlot. This is not a day at the park. Business is the jungle, lions, tigers, and bears. And the day that you miss out on the opportunity, or you don't take on the opportunity because you lack the confidence thereof, you are fearful, or you lack faith in your vision, then guess what? The other person didn't. And so they took on that opportunity. You can't listen to everybody. You got to go for what you need to go for. Especially you can't listen to people who don't make as much money as you want to make, or is not in position that you want to be in. Because a lot of people was talking, like a lot of worker bees, a lot of people who work 9 to 5s was telling people not to fill out for the PPP. When those people were actual business owners who were affected economically by COVID, that should have gotten a PPP opportunity. That should have gotten a grant. I'm sorry if you were one of those people, but entrepreneurs don't let other people dictate their decisions. All right, so love you guys. Peace and blessings. Enjoy the rest of your night. I will see you guys in the morning in the next couple of hours. I believe 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern time, and we'll get back to doing this, filling out the grant, and also filling out for the BOI report. All right, I'll see you guys. Make sure you share this live stream video. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.